Alright, so let us continue. So now we actually need to determine the value of IE. Okay, I'll show you a bit of stuff as it relates to how we would find that, but one of the things that we would definitely need to figure out is the gradient, and let me show you why we need to find the gradient. Okay, so if you look back at this equation here, right, we're plotting IL versus this thing here, 1 plus RL divided by 6 inverse. So this tells me that this is my y variable. I plot this on my y axis, so that's my y variable. Then all of this here is my x variable. Now if you know anything about a straight line or a line of best fit, it should follow the general equation of a straight line that says y is equal to mx plus c. Now it's quite simple, guys. All you're doing is comparing the variables here. So in this case, I know what my y variable is. I know what my x variable is. So all of this over here is my x variable. Now what is left beside the x variable is my gradient value. Okay, so this now tells me that automatically, if I calculate my gradient, which I'm going to do right now, right, it's going to give me the exact value of what the IE value should be, which is a constant value. Yes, so let's go right ahead. Typically, how we find the gradient, you can use rise over run, right? But we normally say y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I have the points laid out here already. So y2 is 7.5 minus y1, which is 27.5. divide that by my y2 value is 0.4 minus 0.15. Now, as I had stated earlier, that this is a negative gradient line, so therefore when we figure it out, yeah, you would see that the value should be a negative value based on how the graph looks. So there are certain things you can determine in physics, basically. So if your line looks like this, best believe that your m value is going to be negative. Okay, if the line looks like this, best believe that m is going to be a positive value. All right, so that is some rule of thumb that you can pay attention to. And let's just quickly finish off this. 0.4 minus 0.15, that is 0.25. So 20 divided by, or negative 20 divided by this gives me a value of so my IE value is nothing more than negative 80. Okay, so pretty much that completes that. There's no unit attached to this because it's a constant. All right, so we have completed part C of the question. Pretty much, so we're making a little bit of progress. So we're going to move on to question 2 in our next video. Guys, don't forget to comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, tell a friend about these possible questions that we are working over here at Ray's Tutoring JA. All right, take care now. Bye bye. On to the next video.